Welcome back to Joe Stunner Boxing. Molly McCann moves to 2 wins, no defeats, no draws. She defeats the previously undefeated in one fight, Ebonie Cotton. McCann, I think, was an MMA fighter. I knew the name. I don't follow MMA religiously at all. I'm a pure casual. But she was successful at that, and she's moved over to boxing. And you can tell that she's done a bit of boxing before. It's not just a case of her looking as if she's been involved in combat sports before. I mean, she's 35 now. So she's had quite a long combat sports career, but she has the air of someone who understands the boxing technique. Nice shape, nice punches, a few flaws, can be hit defensively a little bit, maybe a little bit porous at times, but in Ebonie Cotton, she faced a woman who is 4 years younger at 31, and to be honest with you, looked like a novice, a ranked novice. She had one win on points. Apparently, from what I hadn't heard of the lady, but I read up on her a little bit, and she did a lot of globe-trotting when she was younger. I think she spent 8 years in Australia. She is from the West Midlands somewhere in the West Midlands. But, yeah, I mean, at 31, she's got lots of guts. She's got lots of determination. She's got a good chin. But she might have left it a bit late to learn how to box to a high standard, because she did look like a novice. And I think I read somewhere that she's a dancer, was originally a dancer or model or something. She's quite glam, she was enjoying the limelight, dancing to the ring, singing along to a tune or whatever the fuck it was, and she moved to the ring doing a little bit of it was all a bit, and she's a bit glam, very flashy sort of outfit, and I think the way in she dressed it's a touch of the Ebony Bridges about her, we've gone from Ebony Bridges to Ebonie Cotton. Maybe she's trying to go down that path. Well, fair enough, if you can make a few quid, no problem, but in terms of boxing ability, it was chalk and cheese, really. And Molly McCann is not the finished article. She's not a perfect boxer. I don't think she ever will be the perfect boxer, because she's 35 now. But you can tell that she's had boxing lessons, and she knows about boxing. She knows what, she knows, as the old saying goes, a left hook from a fish hook. Fires the right hand nice over the top. She understands about jabbing, hanging everything off the jab. She does the basics well, in other words. And you could tell this from the opening moments of the first round, because Ebonie came out, lots of very exaggerated feints, and looked quite nervous, lots of hand movements and all this sort of thing. And Molly was far more relaxed. And from the word go, it was a case of, to have any chance of winning, Ebonie Cotton was going to have to just get stuck in and keep flailing away and hope she could outwork her. But she couldn't, because Molly, although Molly, I think I gave Ebonie 1 round. Oh, this was the 6th round. I gave her 1 round, which in itself was competitive and could have gone the other way. The referee had it, 58-56. So 4 rounds to 2. I thought it was a bit generous to Ebonie Cotton, because I thought McCann clearly won most of, if not all, the rounds. And she just won it through basic boxing, really. And Ebonie was an absolute sucker for the right hand. She was caught bang, bang, bang. If this had been a longer fight, she would have had a big swelling on her face, side of her face, because she couldn't get out of the way of the right hand. She wasn't throwing her punches correctly a lot of the time. No turning over the glove or anything like that. It was all a bit amateurish. She also got a cut. Was it in the 4th round? Might have been the 4th round, on the forehead, probably on the scalp. Blood coming down. Look worse than it was. If you cut yourself on the scalp, it bleeds a lot, but it's no big deal. And basically, she was just outclassed, really. And I don't know how long her boxing career was going to go on for, but it is possible, if you dedicate yourself and you really live the life and so on, that you can, hard work can overcome a lack of natural talent, or maybe you can make up some lost time, maybe. But I don't know. She's a low level skill girl, but you know, she's quite colourful, so maybe she'll sell a few tickets. For McCann, the question is, can she get up to world level? If she's managed right, yeah. I mean, there's plenty to like about Molly. What I like most about her is her composure in the ring. She's very, very calm and collected and confident, naturally confident. And I really like that. I think that's a really positive base to work from. So, yes, she's got flaws, can still be hit. She's not ultra fast, but she balances pretty good. She does tend to fall off balance a little bit with some of her longer punches. Maybe concentrate on, if you want to throw punches from mid-range, maybe concentrate a little bit more on a bit more of a solid base, a bit more stature. But yeah, she can go places. You know, and yeah, she'll win belts. I don't know whether she'll get to world level and hold it for a long time, but if she does win a world title, but if she's managed right, yeah, she's got the name as well. Big following in Liverpool, where she's from. Not bad at all. So tell me what you think of Molly McCann. How far do you think she can go in this boxing game? She did the business in MMA, from what I gather. Was she a UFC fighter as well? I don't follow this stuff, but you'll have to let me know and tell me what you think. Anyway, thanks for watching the vid. Hit the like button if you like the vid, and also subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. More to come tonight. I'll catch you later. Bye for now.